every business that's big today started small. So if you're in a startup, or if you're a CEO, you shouldn't be focusing on running your business, because then you just keep running your business. You should focus on growing your business. And that there too, they may sound like, oh, what's the difference? But when you're running a business, it's operational. And you get so tied up in what's happening on a day-to-day basis, you're not thinking about the next 5 years, the next 3 years, what's the next big thing for me, for my company. But when you're growing your business, you're spending 80% of your time thinking not about today, tomorrow, the next 6 months. You're thinking about the future and where your business should be. And that's where you get ideas for growth. So I think on all fronts, there's a lot of change. On the business front anyway, there's a lot of change that's happening. It's a very, very dynamic business environment. You literally, while I talked about visioning for the future, it's important, but you don't know what's going to happen in the future. So both of those have to be balanced and taken together. And that's also why it's important to think about the future, because you can't trust that what's happened today or happening today or what's making you successful today will continue to make you successful for the next 5 years, 10 years, even the next 2 years. On the books front as well, 10 years ago, how many Indian authors did you have on the bestseller list? Now you look at the bestseller list behind me and you'll find 90% are Indian authors. So there's a huge amount of change, which means that as an author, to stand out, you have to write much better, be more visible, otherwise you're just one of many. And we've seen so many big companies like Kodak, who invented the digital camera and then died because of the digital camera. I can take so many other names, but they've just disappeared, and they've been around for 100 years. It doesn't mean you have to change what your business does, but you should be looking at changes in products. You can't be selling the same thing or service, the same thing every year. It has to change, it has to evolve. It may be a total sea change, but change is important.